Good morning. In this video, we are going to continue with chapter 14 statistics. In the previous video, we had already seen how to calculate the central tendencies, mean, median and mode. Mean has three methods for solving: direct method, assumed mean method and step deviation method. And then we saw median for ungrouped data as well as grouped data. Then mode also we had seen in the previous video. Now let us continue with exercise 14.3, question number 2. If the median of the distribution given below is 28.5, find the values of x and y. Here the class interval as well as the frequency is given in the table, and we are having x as the frequency in 10 to 20 and y as the frequency in 40 to 50. Total is given to be 60. Median value is also given to us 28.5. So now let us form the cumulative frequency for this. 5 as such, then 5 plus x, 20 plus 5, 25 plus x, 20 plus 15 plus 5, 40 plus x. Now y also will add up. 40 plus x plus y, then 45 plus x plus y. Total is 60, and we know that the final value of the cumulative frequency is same as the total frequency. So 45 plus x plus y is 60. So that means x plus y is 15, which will be our first equation. Then median is 28.5. So median class is 20 to 30. Class size is 10. Lower limit is 20. Frequency of the median class is 20. And the cumulative frequency of the class preceding will be 5 plus x. So we'll substitute all that in the formula. Median equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. Substituting the values, we get x is equal to 8. Now from the first equation, we have x plus y is equal to 15. So 8 plus y is equal to 15. So y is 7. Hence, the values of x and y are 8 and 7 respectively. There is an empirical relationship between the central tendencies that is given by 3 median equal to mode plus 2 mean. So if you have the values of any of the two central tendency, the third one can be found using this method. Mostly this question is asked in MCQ in your exams. Now we move on to Ujiv. You have already seen this table, haven't you? It is the cumulative frequency curve of less than type. So to represent the data in the table graphically, upper limit of the class interval is taken as x-axis and the corresponding cumulative frequency is taken as the y-axis. So x-axis is the upper limit and y-axis is the cumulative frequency. So that means x-axis is 10, 5, 20, 8, 30, 12, 40, 15, 50, 18, 60, 22, 70, 29, 80, 38, 90, 45 and 100, 53. So if we are drawing these points on a graph and we are plotting it and joining them, then we will get a curve and it is called as cumulative frequency curve or Ujiv of less than type. This is from a less than value where x-axis is the upper limit. It is told to be Ujiv of less than type. The spelling is Ogive type, but you have to pronounce that Ujiv. Now we'll see the graph for it. So upper limit on the x-axis, cumulative frequency on the y-axis. First point is 10, 5, 28, 30, 12, so on. We are getting a graph. We are going to join each points by a line. So this curve is called as Ogive of less than type. Now, as you would have guessed, there is going to be a more than type also. So in this, we are considering the table more than or equal to 0. So here we are having the table as well as the cumulative frequency. To represent the data given in the table graphically, the lower limits of the class interval is taken as x-axis and the corresponding cumulative frequency is taken as y-axis. That is, the points for plotting the graph will be 0, 53, 10, 48, 20, 45, 30, 41, 40, 38, 50, 35, 60, 31, 70, 24, 80, 15, and 98. So these are the points for us. Now we are going to draw the OG for more than type. So lower limit is on the x-axis, cumulative frequency is along the y-axis, 0, 53 and so on. So we are getting the graph. This graph is called as cumulative frequency curve or ogive of more than type. Now, why are we drawing all these graphs? In order to find the median. For median, we require cumulative frequency, don't we? So, from this graph, we can find the median. Let us see how we can find them. Determine median from the graph. There are two methods to find them. First method is to locate n by 2 on the graph. N by 2, here the total was 53. So 53 by 2 will be 26.5 and we have to locate this point on the y-axis. X-axis is the limit, upper limit or lower limit, and y-axis gives you the cumulative frequency. So on the cumulative frequency, you have to locate 26.5. From this point, draw a line parallel to the x-axis, cutting the curve at a point. From this point, draw a perpendicular to the x-axis. This point on x-axis determines the median of the data. So we already have the ogive of less than type. Here, we have to locate 26.5. That point is over here. In your graph paper, it will be still more clear, but in here, I'm just showing you 26.5. Then we have to draw a line parallel to x-axis. That is, from here we are drawing a line parallel to x-axis, meeting the curve at a point. Now from here, we are drawing a line perpendicular to x-axis, downwards like this. Now the point corresponding to that will be our median. So the median here is 66.4. Okay. Now the second method. Draw both the ogives, less than type as well as the more than type, on the same axis. The x-coordinate of the point, which is the intersection of these two curves, gives the median of the data. So in this graph, we are having less than type as well as the more than type. So for the limits, we are going to start from 0 and then we are continuing here. Okay, so here I'm just drawing 0 2 times for you to explicitly see them. You can directly draw them over there. So here we are having both the curves, ogive of less than type and ogive of more than type. Both of them intersect at a point. So we are going to draw a perpendicular to x-axis and find out which point that is. That would be the median 66.4. So either with a single graph, you have to locate n by 2 on the y-axis, draw a line parallel to x-axis, draw a line perpendicular to x-axis, and then we can find the median. So first we have to locate the point on the y-axis. Now second method, draw both the graphs, they will intersect at a point, draw a perpendicular line. On the x-axis, you will get the median, which is 66.4 in this case. There's a note. For drawing ogives, the class intervals should be continuous. Okay, it is essential that the class intervals are continuous in order to draw the ogives, both the ogives. Okay, so with this, we have come to the end of this chapter. The chapter mainly concentrates on the central tendency, mean, median, and mode, and then you are having the graph ogive, which is used to find the median of the given data. Thank you.